go.
So Anaheim will get the first possession. Outside Odom. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And here's Cleveland. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards, rocketing off the drive there for the slam. Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now here's Brunson. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Levine. Pass to Jokic. From 12 feet out. And again, it's Cleveland.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Outside, Odom. Fires the three. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep. Edwards got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Oh, here's Edwards. He has 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Pass to Jokic, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
1:15 left in the first quarter. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Barnes. Levine wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
On deep, Brunson knocks down the 3-ball. And that'll tie this game up.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does. The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Down low. Here's Edwards. The shot, no good. Good D by Barnes. Levine up top. On the wing, Barnes. And the 3-ball is good. Barnes has got 5.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Pass to Edwards. Towns down low. With 1 on the clock. And Towns throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Jokic, 5. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Anaheim trails by 3. Back to Wade. Pass to Wagner. Count that one.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Cleveland. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick and roll game, and he's improved his distance from 3. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jumper.
Here's Wade, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wade's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, great IQ from the young Wade. Decided to keep it, and it paid off.
And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It's on Zach LaVine.
Oh, stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Porter. Stolen by Reeves. Right side, Odom. Stolen by Mitchell. Now, Cleveland moving it up. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Wagner outside. Here he goes. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside, Levine. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Not going to go that time. The kick out to Odom. Screen by Malone. No one near Odom as he lets it fly. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Duncan outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
And the first one at the line is good. Anaheim making a switch here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Reeves. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Cleveland trails by 4. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Teardrop shot. Halliburton outside. Back to Mitchell. And stolen by Wagner. Bounce pass from Reed.
Have mercy.
Wow.
Oh, getting to the rim with ease. Lamar Odom, the lefty, with the finish.
And the rejection by Towns. Anaheim making a switch here. .27 seconds left now here in the second. And that one's good. Ingram.
A smooth shot from Ingram. Shooting with range is definitely an area that he's worked at.
Brunson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Stolen by Brunson. They set the pick. Back to Wagner. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And it's Anaheim with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's Barnes with the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 6. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Barnes. Ingram outside. Clock at 6. Stolen by Brunson. Wagner right side. And stolen by Barnes. And here's Halliburton. Still without a basket.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
Outside Edwards. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Cleveland trails by 4. 3-pointer. Here's Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
You got to put a body on Jokic, or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Timeout called, Anaheim. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. It's Roy on the wing. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Roy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
Levine inside the 3-point line. Top of the key jumper, no good. Outside Roy. Pass to Towns. Outside for Roy. Shot clock at 6. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Duncan. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, he is firing his guys up now. Sweet dunk from Duncan. Mesmerizing.
Outside, Odom. Odom a screen. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Odom's got the lead up to 6 now for Anaheim.
And I love how Odom stretches the floor. They're always ready to shoot from distance when the defense isn't focused.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Pass to Brunson. And Hill has it in the corner. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the wing, Levine. Jacks up a 3. Anaheim grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The kick out to Hill. Connects from 3-point range. Hill's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Anaheim making a switch here. .44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Smith. Back to Levine. Pulls up from the corner. Up again. And Porter putting it right back in.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
Anaheim shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And there it is for him. Anaheim leading by 5. Here's Edwards. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Smith. Malone with the block. And they'll keep possession. No good from Duncan. It's tipped. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Anaheim on top, leading by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Wade. Reeves outside. Baseline J on the way. Malone wide open. No good on the 3. To the middle. Levine up top. Six to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Outside Odom. And slam dunk by Odom.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Back to Levine. It's stolen by Wade. Here's Odom. Stolen by Levine. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Timeout called, Anaheim. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin Anaheim's head coach talked to his team during that timeout. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Jokic with the steal. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, not only can Jokic get some steals, but he's such a great passer. He gets the break going with the quick outlet.
There's Odom. And it falls over the rim and in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Williamson. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Anaheim leading by 5. Here's Brunson. And Brunson throws it down.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
Top the key, Barnes. Shoots the 3. No good there.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Odom deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Wagner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so here's Cleveland. 7-point differential. And here's Jokic outside. Anaheim grabs the miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Edwards. And he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it cook.
Hits it from 3-point range.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Odom. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And when you think of Odom, a player who does so many things well, a truly unique player, he just brings a ton to the table.
Ingram wide open from outside off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Edwards. For 3. And another miss by Anaheim. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. And finished off by Williamson.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find him.
And it's Anaheim with the ball. 6-point lead. And that's an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty at the line. Timeout called, Cleveland. They're behind by 6. What do you think coach's focus is going to be here?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 8. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
So it's Anaheim picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines.
Here we go.
So Anaheim will get the first possession. To the middle. Here's Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Odom.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Washington with it. The kick out to Ball. Here's the three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Stolen by Washington. And stolen by Wagner. Wagner on the wing. Outside Edwards. 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Zach LaVine.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Now, here's Wagner. Brunson outside. And that one's good, Wagner. Wagner's got 5 now.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time. Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's Wagner. He has 5. Back to Odom. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's LaVine over to the left wing. Toronto working the ball around now. Outside Ball. Kick out to LaVine. His 3-pointers off the mark. Anaheim leading by 4. Pass to Brunson for 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. For 3, LaVine. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And we know LaVine has that shot in his arsenal, and he's working to develop more consistency.
Outside Malone. Brunson scanning the floor. And Ball with the block.
And great effort defensively from Ball, timing the rejection perfectly.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. And Toronto making a change here. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wade outside. Malone with it. Now defended by Adams. Reeves outside. Shot clock at 6. Anaheim needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got 7.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Anaheim on top. They're up by 3. And the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Anaheim, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Kept alive. Pass to Reeves. Here's Malone. And Malone with the stuff.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Stolen by Ball. From downtown. Again, ball missing. Anaheim leading by 5. Reeves gets the bucket.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Malone with the block.
Yeah, how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Fast break. Here we go. And it's Malone finishing it off.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Reeves right side. The 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And here's Wagner. He has 7. It's stolen by Adams. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Hits it from three-point range. McGrady's got his first 3 points of the game.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Timeout called, Anaheim. And Toronto making a change here. There's 1:40 left to play in the first half. Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Brunson outside. Back to Malone. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the inside. And out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. .105 left in the first half. Brunson outside. And the dunk by Brunson.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
Here's LaVine. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. Anaheim leading by 7. Down low. Here's Malone. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jalen Brunson. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the game.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
Out to Edwards. Pass to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Levine. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Wants to get it to Malone and does.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
Shoots from the line. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Anaheim leads by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Levine.
Switch.
Over in the corner, Washington. A three-pointer off the mark. Anaheim leading by 4. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
McDaniels gets a wide-open look. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Anaheim. 4-point game. Now Brunson. He's got 5. Odom a screen. Inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Odom's got the first basket of the second half here for Anaheim. Ball with it. Defended now by Wagner.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
It's his first trip to the line. Both good from the line that time.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Outside ball. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. And now an 8-point Anaheim lead. And so here's Toronto. Now here's Ball. He's got 7. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Odom on the wing. Brunson outside. Outside Edwards. Wagner wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Wagner's got the lead up to 11 now for Anaheim.
great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
For Toronto, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And so Adams nails both of them. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
And Brunson throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brunson up top. 7 points in the game. Outside Edwards. Edwards on the bounce. The rebound by Steven Adams.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Malone. Edwards with it. That one's not going to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Anaheim on top, up 3. And right at... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Anaheim leading by 3. Reeves with it. It's Edwards on the wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Toronto trails by 3. And here's Levine. McGrady. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Wade. Out to Edwards. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Anaheim's head coach talked to his team during that timeout. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Well, let's get this game even, guys.
Thank you, David.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Stolen by Reeves. Wade outside. Back to Odom. Here's Wade. Reeves outside. Stolen by Ball. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And it's sent back by Odom. And they're able to recover. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
It's stolen by Adams. And here's the fast break. Here's Ball. Wade with the defensive effort. Outside Hill. Stolen by Washington. One-on-one fast break. Here's Adams. Pass the ball. Screen by Adams. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Timeout called, Anaheim. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
1:16 left to play in the final quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Malone outside. Stolen by McDaniels. Jumps up. Money!
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
That might be the play of the game.
Three-pointer, Wade. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
All with it. Now guarded by Ball. And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Tries again. Adams' shot is good.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Timeout called, Anaheim. They're trailing by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And that's out of bounds. Anaheim will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so they foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. He's perfect from the line this time.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Can't complete the alley-oop. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Stan Van Gundy.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline.
Here we go. Here we go.
And here's Anaheim now. Outside Brunson. Pass to Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Brunson. The kick to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Over Brunson. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Okay, listen. Tatum can strike from anywhere. The mid-range is an open option for him at all times.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Odom can't hit.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no. Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Wiggins. To the wing, right side. Here's Stoudemire. And the three off target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Edwards. And he converts the layup.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Wagner with a steal. Barnes with the rebound.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bottle the shot.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. The kick out to Brunson. Wagner on the wing. Outside Edwards. 4 on the clock. Down low. Here's Odom. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Duncan. Offensive rebound. Right wing. Outside Brunson. And that misses. That would have put him up. And here's Anaheim now. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. A minute 15 left in the first quarter here. The three on target from range.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
And they're on the run.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Brunson on the drive. Pass to Towns. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. A good look from Wiggins. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And Wiggins excels at reading defenses as well as understanding when to just catch and fire.
Here's Towns. Outside Brunson. They set a pick. Looking to win the run. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Brunson. Let's go with a three. And another three for Anaheim.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Anaheim ahead. They're up by 1. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for Anaheim, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Here's Stoudemire. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Stoudemire's got his second basket.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Wiggins for three. That one is cash from Wiggins.
And that's a good shot for Wiggins. I mean, he can be deadly from the corner.
Here's Reeves. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Reeves. Wagner outside. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. And he's able to get it back.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Anaheim making a switch here. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Barnes. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Timeout called, Anaheim. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Left side Reeves. Pass to Malone. Here's Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. It's stolen away. That's tipped. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Malone. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up top.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Wiggins outside. From deep. Anaheim with a rebound. Outside Edwards. Here's Odom. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Anaheim.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Pass to Duncan to halt the run. Odom grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Wiggins outside. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Brunson. And there's a pick. And stolen by Brunson. On the break. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Here's Stoudemire. The rebound by Malone.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
There's 38 seconds left in the second. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Anaheim shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Reeves. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Outside Irving. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Whiteside. Inside. Starks. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Brunson outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Anaheim with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Here's Starks on the take, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. There's the double team with Whiteside. Back to Wagner. Jones grabs the board. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Edwards, no good. And he lobs it up to the rim. Wagner with a steal. Here's Edwards cutting inside. The kick out to Brunson. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Irving. Here's the break. Jones from outside. Anaheim with the rebound. Brunson taking his time here. Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Timeout called, Anaheim. Anaheim leading by 7. Up top, Edwards. Give him 8 points now. The rebound by Starks. Here we go. Here's Embiid. Oh, look out. Joel Embiid with a power jam.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Back to Edwards. Towns on a screen. Pass to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Derek Jones.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, BA. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's Embiid. Buries it down low. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Outside Brunson. To the inside. Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
Pass to Starks. Now Irving. Brunson defending. Outside for Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Chalk up 2 there.
When Kyrie is attacking, he is hard to contain because you know what? He can finish drives in any way possible.
Pass to Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Whiteside. Tries again. No good there. Nice D from Wagner. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so it's Anaheim with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And here's Anaheim now. Now Reeves. The kick out to Edwards. Fires the 3. That shot is off. Here's Jones. And he goes in for the dunk.
A big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Edwards. Back to Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. Anaheim with another miss. To the middle. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Anaheim.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Towns goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Anaheim leading by 6. The triple hits for Edwards.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And they call an illegal screen here.
And just turns it over in one of the most irritating ways possible. I mean, what was that?
Violations like that, yeah, those will make your coach balder than me.
Wagner on the wing. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Odom. It's good. And now it's an 11-point Anaheim lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the 4th. And he stays with it. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Wagner. Back to Edwards. From the arc. The rebound by Duncan. Wiggins from long range. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And they're running. Here's Stoudemire. The kick to Tatum. For 3. The shot comes out. Anaheim leading by 11. Pass to Edwards. Towns outside to the paint. The kick out to Edwards. Now
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Mark it, time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Anaheim. Outside Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Wiggins for three. Anaheim with the rebound. So Anaheim wins it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel